You do not manifest who you want. You only manifest who you are. Happy blissful day, blissful beings. If you're new here, my name is Gabriel.
And my name is Kylie, and we help singles manifest their ideal partner and couples their ideal relationship. If you'd like to learn more about our coaching method, the Bliss Method, you can find our free guide linked below. And as always, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
As I said, you do not manifest who you want. You only manifest who you are. Because your outside world, the 3D, is only a reflection of who you are within. So, I'm going to quickly share a quick story with you guys so that you can relate. In my past relationship, right, I always wanted to change my partner, and she also wanted to change me. But then I thought, you know what, just to keep the peace, I'm actually going to seek some help. And I then, sought out the psychologist. And I remember the psychologist, telling me that it's good that you're actually making this decision to actually work on yourself. And but what I need to tell you that is that she needs to do the same thing as well. She also has to work on herself, because I just took it upon myself and say, you know what, I am actually wrong and everything is my fault. And I took that responsibility because I really wanted it to work. But mind you, I never knew anything about this that we're sharing with you now. Obviously, if I knew, then I probably wouldn't have, made this video in the first place. But the reason why I'm sharing that, story with you guys is because it's so relatable, because so often we in a relationship and we expecting our partner to change, or we expecting this to change or that to change, and we do not take the responsibility to go within and say, hey, why am I experiencing what I'm experiencing? Maybe it's time for a reality check and just to go within and see what's happening within. Because the 3D reality is such a blessing. Why I'm saying it's a blessing is because you can go back to yesterday and last week and see what happened. And based on what you found out, what happened, you can then say, oh, right, okay, so I need to work on this and that. So this is what I'm choosing. I am now choosing love. I'm choosing happiness. I'm choosing bliss, wealth, and all the good stuff. I'm just going to assume that I am this now and just affirm it, feel into it, and I'm going to choose and accept this as my new truth. And the moment you make that decision to accept it as your new truth, you are starting to shift, even though you do not see it immediately, but you are starting to shift. And if you continue, changing yourself within, you will definitely see the change outside. Why? Because the 3D world is simply reflecting what's happening within you. So if you do not like what you see in the mirror, you're not going to smash the mirror and break the mirror, right? What are you gonna do?
You change yourself.
You change yourself,
Yeah, we had such an amazing comment on one of our videos that really inspired us to make this one, because they asked, why do they keep manifesting, this person said men, but why do they keep manifesting a partner who isn't so desirable, that maybe they seem good at first, but eventually something happens, or they tend to be a certain way, and they're in this cycle, right? And I know I was definitely there before, where you have this desire, you want this dream partner, but yet you're not seeming to manifest them. You can't attract the type of person, and really it comes down to, as Gabriel was saying, it comes down to yourself. you know, the person that you are attracting is just a reflection of who you are. And so if you're not liking the type of people you are attracting, you must revalue yourself. If they're not treating you in the best way, do you say, okay, do you treat yourself well though? If maybe they don't compliment your looks or they don't appreciate your looks, well, do you appreciate your looks? Or maybe they don't value your words, they don't give you the time of day, and well, do you give yourself the time of day? Because they're just going to treat you how you treat yourself. Because again, they're just a reflection of you. So in order to break out of that cycle of negative people or undesirable people or partners, then you need to change yourself. And it's the same if you're in a relationship, where we've shared examples before, where if there's been a time in our relationship where, you know, things haven't been going great, or all of a sudden I notice something or Gabriel notices something, I think, you know, we'll think, well, why are they all of a sudden doing that? But really it's because there's been a shift in each of us, or one of us, that's reflecting out on the other person. Where I think, oh, well, it's not Gabriel who all of a sudden doesn't want to help, but I'm in this independent mindset where I say, oh, but I don't need his help. And obviously he's not going to help me because I inside have said that I don't want his help. And I need to change it, say, no, I'm open to help. I'm open to receiving help from my partner because my partner is so helpful and I'm worthy of being helped. And next thing you know, next day, Gabriel says, oh, can I help you? Do you need help? And he's the most helpful person. But it's nothing to do with him. Nothing changed in him, but it changed inside of me. So you really have to look at yourself and say, okay, why am I attracting that type of person? Or why is my partner acting this way? And take that responsibility.
Yes. And also, thank you so much for sharing that. That was beautiful, baby. I also want to share with you guys that a good way to look at it as well is that your body and your reality is actually one. They're not separate. And which brings me to my favorite quote of Neville Goddard, which states that change your conception of yourself and your entire world will change automatically. And then he goes on further to say that do not try to change people. Don't try to change people. They are only reflecting to you, you know, what you've accepted. In other words, your assumptions, you know, about them. And then he says that revalue, you know, yourself, and you will see those people will then start to change. You know, it's so beautiful, and it's such a bold quote to say that you only need to change the conception of yourself and your entire world will change automatically. You know, automatically. All you need to do is just the inner work. You just have to do the inner work. You have to decide right now, okay, I'm going to take responsibility. And I'm now going to step into my power. And my power is your truth. And your truth is that you are love. That is your divine nature. That's your birthright. You love. And you are perfect, whole, and complete. You step into that. You say that I'm perfect, whole, and complete. And I am love. And start, you know, falling in love with yourself. You know, first have a relationship with yourself, because once you have a relationship with yourself, that's going to reflect on the outside, and you're going to manifest a person that also is in love with themselves. Or if you're already in a relationship, don't try to change your partner. Just go within and say that our relationship is amazing. It's so blissful. We're always having such an amazing time, and it's always getting better all the time. Wow, I'm just so grateful. And, you know, just go on with that. Whatever you want to see, the change in your partner, you first have to change it within, because, of course, you've made assumptions about your partner. That's why it's actually happening. But the point of this video is that you do not manifest who you want. You only manifest who you are.
Yeah, and it's not to put blame on you or any to make you feel bad that, oh, I'm the reason my life. No, it's to empower you. Because the only person that you have the power to change is yourself. And once you cultivate that relationship with yourself, you empower yourself, you're going to see the most amazing transformation in your 3D reality.
Indeed, indeed. And it's so awesome. It's just so amazing, you know. I know that, of course, we are not taught to love ourselves, to spend time with ourselves, but now is the time. You know, we're going back, way back to the basics, back where we actually fall in love with ourselves again, befriend ourselves again, hang out with ourselves again. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah. And having said that, thanks for watching. And as always, keep smiling and enjoy your blissful day. And thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing as well. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.